Well, welcome back, everyone. I do apologize. I've been away from the channel for a little bit, filming Crawl Space, the movie. It's been taking me all over this beautiful country, different locations, but I'm back here in Mystic on location, and I have the day off. And what I want to do with you is I want to bring you guys along with me. We are heading to Newport, Rhode Island, beautiful Newport, Rhode Island, to the Audrain Concours Newport Motor Week show, hosted by none other than Jay Leno. Hopefully we run into him and he'll be kind enough to allow me to have my picture made with him. We'll see. I'm sure he's going to be mobbed. But the main thing is I want to bring you along to this event because every year car lovers from around the world, they bring their rarest, their most valuable, their most beautiful, most collectible automobiles to this event. It'll be my first time, so you and I are going to be experiencing the event together. And I just think it's going to be epic. So come along with me as we get up close and personal with million-dollar classics, exotic supercars, and passionate stories that are going to fill this event. I think it's going to be pretty spectacular. And we're going to be arriving in our own special supercar. Let's get in it now.
Chips, little layer cake, son.
Now that's a car.
That's a car.
Thank you very much. I love it.
All right, so we're just outside the Audrain Car Museum here in Newport, Rhode Island. The day's just getting started. We're going to take a tour inside here, and I'm very excited because the DB5, James Bond car, and Goldfinger, and I think Thunderball as well, even with all the little gadgets inside, it's in here. So we're going to go and take a look, and then get some breakfast. The show's going to start around 12 o'clock. But I wanted to bring you into the museum, and they always change cars up. Last time I was here, I think it was Porsche themed, so there are a lot of Porsche cars, but it's a British theme today, and I'm very excited because I'm a big Bond fan, and James Bond's DB5 is just in front of me. Let's go take a look at it. This is a 1970s Land Rover here at the Audrain Museum. Beautiful, beautiful. This is what you need for off-roading. Wasn't that cool, the Audrain? I was so excited to see the James Bond car, the DB5. It was in a lot of his movies, the earlier movies. Even had all the gadgets, you know, the oil slick and the smoke repellent and the bulletproof shield that comes up in the back. I thought that was so cool. But we're getting a little hungry now, and we decided to pop into this wonderful cafe, CRU Cafe, for a little breakfast before we head on to the big show, Jay Leno's show, over in Newport, Rhode Island. All right, so we finally made it to the Audrain Concours Motor Week Car Show, and it's a spectacular event here. There's some things that are just once in a lifetime, right? Epic. And although I'm not a super car guy, my executive producer is. He changes cars like you and I change socks. I do love my Mercedes, but you can't help but appreciate all the different classic cars here. And they have it divided up into cars from the 80s in this direction. This middle area here is cars from the 90s. And then off over here, we see all the 2000s. That's where Michael's Maserati is. But it's a great event. Jay Leno's here every year. Hopefully I get a picture with Jay Leno. A video would be even better. But at least if I get some photos with him, that'll be really cool. And I'm bringing you all along with me on this one. And I want to say, I'm sorry I've been away from the YouTube channel for a while. As you know, or maybe you don't know if you're a new viewer, I'm filming the movie Crawl Space, and it's really taken up a lot of my time. But we're about 80% done with the movie, so I'm coming back to my channel. I have a whole slew of new videos from Guatemala to Dominican Republic, Panama, South America that I'm getting ready to upload. And I promise you, I'm coming back. I'm just wrapping with this movie. But I think we're gonna start the very first video with this one right here in Newport, Rhode Island at the Audrain.
Yeah, it would look like a car. 22.
No, like they do that now. I know they switch it. So in fact, we just have the manual. I think basically
Great cars are starting to show up. Michael was parked back there with the 2000s, but the organizers said, Mr. McLaren, could you move your car to the front of the pack? He's like Richard Lionheart leading the Crusades here at the Audrain Motor Week. And remember I said I was hoping I would get a shot with Jay Leno? There he is, Jay Leno. The nicest guy too. See? He's nice with everybody. So how lucky was that? I told you hopefully I get a shot with Jay Leno. Just went up to him, I said, hey Jay! He's like, hey, how you doing, where you from? I said, Baltimore, Fells Point. I said, can I get a picture with you? And he's like, of course, get in here. And super nice guy, so down to earth. The guy's a billionaire, and you would think he was your next door neighbor. This is the 80s section, so you're gonna see a lot of 80s cars. Or this might be the 90s section, I'm not sure, 80s or 90s. And then you have the 2000s back that way. And yeah, it's gonna be quite the show. Hey, what's your name? Oh, doesn't like boys? Okay.
Hi. Oh, you're shy.
Down on the head. You know I'm really into Porsches. These are two beautiful specimens. Look at this. This one's even newer, I think. Right down here by the waterfront.
Manual hood? Is it a manual hood?
Wow, that interior's sweet.
Isn't it beautiful?
And look at this guy, sitting in the back seat with the engine in the front seat. Amazing.
You're gonna end up next to the Porsche.
this yours?
Nice guy.
That's awesome.
And then you have the footrest here in the back of the Bentley. And if anybody ever stops you when you're driving through Newport, you roll down the window. Pardon me, sir. Would you have any Grey Poupon? But of course.
So let's just go.
Embrace your inner me.
Yep, inner me mom.
A lesson for us all here at Audrain Newport. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we've now left the Audrain Car Show. Remember I told you how down-to-earth Jay is? That's his house right there on the Atlantic Ocean in Newport. But you wouldn't know it. You would think he lives in a row house in Fells Point like me. That's what a nice guy he is. But look at that spectacular mansion. What a nice guy, Jay. So just down the street from Jay Leno's house, we have the beautiful New England coastline here. Just beautiful, just beautiful. I can see why he wants to live right along these beautiful rocks. The Atlantic Ocean. Look at all the sailboats out there. I don't know if you can see them. Might be a little hard to see them, but anyway. I can't imagine living in a more beautiful setting than here in Newport, Rhode Island. I absolutely love it. Hopefully, if Crossbakes makes a lot of money, as I'm a co-executive producer on this film, I'll be able to pick up a place up here. We'll see, we'll see. Or at least a nice Aston Martin like James Bond. So leaving Jay Leno's house along that beautiful coast, the Audrain Car Show, which was just spectacular, wasn't it? It was incredible. Now we are in Taylor Swift's neighborhood, Watch Hill. And just look at this opulence. Ah, and the champagne bar is open. It wasn't open last time I was here. How cool is that? So from Jay Leno's neighborhood to Taylor Swift's neighborhood, here we are.
Glass of bubbles.
Glass of bubbles. The champagne bar is open.
Let's go.
All right, so after the Audrain and passing by Jay Leno's house, we are now at the Castle Hill Inn with these beautiful Adirondack chairs all over the lawn, sailboats going by with the New England coastline back there. Truly a setting of the Gilded Age. And what do you drink when you're in the Gilded Age? But of course, a martini. Cheers, guys. Cheers, mate.
Good.
And right next to a very interesting color for the interior on this McLaren. But then you know me, I'm a Mercedes guy. I almost bought this off of Michael. But in Fells Point, I'd be nervous all the time. But this is the Batmobile. This is the Mercedes that I really want.
New shoes, new move. I don't want the fake love on dailies. Like the way you touch, don't you blame me? Want the kind that burns but saves me. New groove, new rules. Every night feels deep plus crazy. I don't feel the pressure, no lately. As soon as you come around, I feel elevation. I need you to stay, I'll be by your side. We ain't got no time to waste, girl, you pull up, just show me love.
So this is the Clark Cookhouse. Look how it was back in the day. There's some lovely people having dinner. The original steps. Reminds me a lot of Fells Point. And so in the old days, it's on the National Register of Historic Places. You would have ale here, book your lodging, all the way back to 1780. So on the first floor of the Clark's Cookhouse, you have a champagne and oyster bar.
I like the one that I can't pronounce.
Then Michael and Dickie has said we have to go upstairs. We're going to go up like 5 floors. I don't know where. So this is the restaurant area. Just beautiful. And there's no raging fire right now, but when there is a raging fire, it comes highly recommended for Michael and Wendy to have cocktails here. All right, we're continuing up 5 flights of stairs, but we're coming up to the rooftop bar here. Ah, there are my mates. Ah, you beat me to the martinis.
3 decaf espresso martinis coming up.
Touch of Bailey?
Just a touch of Bailey, not a full shot.
Some side streets to get to K.
Is that not enough?
That's
or-
great, that's great. Thanks, sir.
I can't imagine having a better office to come to every day.
Corner office with a view. How can you go wrong?
I know. What's your favorite thing about working here?
The people that come in and having fun. You know, have fun with a lot of people.
Yeah. And I got to tell you something. I love your Raleigh Fingers mustache.
Thank you very much. I used to be a ball player, and the other team used to go, "Hey, Rowley, pitch me a good pitch."
Ah, cool.
So that's the way.
Thank you, Ken. All right, so we're sort of bar hopping here. This is the landing in Newport. I think this is probably the spot to be. So you probably can't even hear me here, but we're at the landing, having a great time. It's one bar after another. We're bouncing around everywhere. He's there, having a great time here. And then we have a big party in Mystic tonight, so we got to make our way back. It's about an hour away. But what an amazing day, a magical day. And I'm so happy I could bring you guys along with me to experience
As
all
soon
this.
as you come around, I feel elevation. I need you to stay, I'll be by your side. We ain't got no time to waste, girl, I'm not here to play you all night. So whenever you pull up, just show me love. I just know you got, baby. You never felt to keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. You got, baby. You never felt to keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied.
Hey, yo, it's
Keep
crazy
me
right now.
satisfied.
Yeah, hey, yeah, baby girl, I'm satisfied. All I want's to be at your side.
All right, I've already had a couple martinis here, so I'm starting to get a little spendthrifty. But I just came across this place, highly recommended. It's called the Royal Mail. Voted by the New York Times as one of the 50th best shops in all of the United States. I'm a big Bond fan. I'm a big fan of the Barbour jacket, you know, with the game pockets to put your rabbits and everything in the back. Let's see, I don't know. They may have a Barbour jacket in here. We're gonna head in right now.
Keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied.
I'm so happy. I just came out of the Royal Mail, one of the 50th best shops in all of the United States, and they had my Barbour jacket. I couldn't be more thrilled if I tried. And you knew I wasn't leaving Newport, Rhode Island without looking at watches. And one of my favorites, Longines. I will see you again at the polo matches in September. And I really think that Longines will be the next Bond watch, and I think he will be the next Bond. Rico, is this your shop?
No, it's not. I'm just an employee here.
Okay.
Retired man, and I'm here enjoying life here in Newport.
Ah, the best life. The best life. I can't believe it. My first time in Newport, and I've already fallen in love.
It's a great place.
Great place.
Hey, whatever you want.
And after buying that Barbour jacket, I don't think I'm going to buy another watch. But, God, you know me. I love watches. So this is probably my next Longines with the moon face complication. Look at the dial. The most beautiful finishing. If it's not the Spectre dial, this will be it. All right, so what an incredible day that was up there in Newport, Rhode Island. Being able to drive up in my friend's Maserati, entering the car in the show at the Audrain, that was spectacular. And then the highlight of the show, at least for me, was meeting Jay Leno. And he is the most down-to-earth celebrity I think I've ever met. He allowed me to talk with him and pick his brain about classic cars and supercars. That was so much fun. And then after that, after we did the whole car show, heading into Newport, Rhode Island, hanging out along the wharf there, bar hopping at places like the Landing, and I think the rooftop deck was the Captain Cook Inn or the Cook's Inn, something like that. Sipping on espresso martinis up there, talking with all the locals and a lot of tourists. Tell you the truth, Newport, Rhode Island reminded me of Fells Point back home, but on steroids, a lot bigger and a lot more fun, I think. Well, they're both fun. And after that, it was great. We ended up doing a little shopping where I found the Royal Mail. And we went into the Royal Mail, and of course, impulse buying, but it was something that I've always wanted, which is the Barbour Ashby jacket. And it was a good price, so I, bit the bullet, pulled the trigger, and bought it. And you know what? That's a wax jacket. It's like a generational jacket. As long as you maintain it, you can pass it down to your children or maybe a favorite nephew. Maybe it's coming to you, Paul. We'll see. So yeah, just a wonderful day. And now I'm getting a little hungry. We're all heading out to dinner back here in Mystic. And we're going to head over to a very special place, at least for me. The first time I came to Mystic and we went to this restaurant, it was closed unfortunately, but I was so enamored with the outside and the hanging buoys that I used that thumbnail in my very first Mystic video, which you can watch. It's probably linked here or down below. And yeah, it's going to be a fun night. So this is Haring's, a hidden gem in the charming seaside village of Noank, Connecticut. Known for its fresh New England seafood, burgers, comfort food, and generous portions, it's also BYOB. And if you forget your favorite wine or beer, there's a liquor store right next door. Before we head inside, I have one quick favor. I almost never ask this at the beginning of my videos, but if you enjoy discovering amazing places like Newport, the Audrain Concours, the Hamptons, and hidden gems like this, please consider subscribing and even leaving a comment. Your support really helps this channel grow, so I can keep bringing you more incredible destinations. Now, let's check out Haring's.
lobster rolls. Is that what they are? Not bad. All right, Haring fries. Yep. Thank you. Are they spicy ones? Yeah.